Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 Easter special. We just played some Sonic Riders for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Wii Sports for the Nintendo Wii. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so let's go and start with tennis. Alright, one player. I'll choose me, of course. We're playing on the blue court like we usually do. And we're going to do best of 5. Take on Liza and Sarah this game. Here we go. I think I could have possibly been an out right off the bat if I would have just let the ball go, but it's alright. Alright, we're off to a good start. I have 15 love. Oh, that was a lucky hit from Eliza right there. I literally cannot believe it. Alright! Another great hit there. Alright, now it's 30 love. No smoker that time, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. There we go. Alright, 40 love. I gain point. I just had it out. Oh well. Now it's 40-15. But we still have game point. No smoker there on that serve. Ah, man. Another out right there, unfortunately. 40-30. Once again, still game point. There we go. We just got the first game. Alright, on game number 2. It's time for Eliza to serve. Oh man, that's an out. 15 love. There we go, that's better. I have 15 all. Very good.
15-30.
I have 15-30. Oh, too bad. Now Now it's 15-40. And we have break point. Ah, dang it! Eliza got a service ace out of that smoker shot right here. So now it's 30-40. Alright! We think we still win that game just fine. Alright, we need one more game to win this match here. Let's go over to game number 3 as we head back to me for the serve. Nice one! At 15 love. And no smoker there for us on that serve. It's alright. You failed! 30 love. Again, no smoker there on that serve. Alright, we still got another great hit out of that. Alright, so it's 40 love now, and we have match point. Got it! That is how you pull off a great win there in tennis. Alright, great way to start off the segment. And I'm going to go up 4. It might not be a whole lot, but at least I gained something out of that. Anyways, now let's see how we do in baseball. Playing against Emily on this one. Hopefully I can try to get back to pro on this right here, but we shall see. That's a foul ball. Ah, man. I should not have swung that right here. I didn't realize the splitter was coming. And that's an out. All Silver's on my team. Alright, we get a single this time. Alright, so I'm about as a junior now. And that's a foul ball. And it's another foul ball. Alright, good thing I didn't swing that right there, so it's a ball. And it's another single. Alright, not bad. Oh, Yoshi's on my team. Ah, dang it. Emily got a lucky catch out of that. Alright, Keever's up next to bat on my team right here. And speaking of Keever, I have heard that some of my good friends out here have started to not follow him anymore. And that was all because of something pretty unfortunate that happened with him pretty recently. But with me, I'm still gonna very much follow him right here because he certainly really means a lot to me. Because ever since I first started to get to know that person, he's really changed a whole lot right here. Because I really do think his streams are awesome from what I have seen. But for some of my good friends out there that have start to not follow him right here, I can respect their actions, but with me for how I am, I don't want to leave Kiefer's side right here. Alright, anyways, just got a double out of that, and it's 2-0. Bowser just batted on my team, by the way, and now it's on to Marie, which is basically one of the Squid Sisters from Splatoon. Oh man, I missed it. Oh well. But we're still off to a pretty good start as we are on the board with a couple of runs. Alright, let's go over to Emily right now. Alright, so that is a double. Alright, now we head over to Sarah. That's going to be a double. Now Emily is on the board with a run. We're still in the lead right now, 2-1. Alright, let's see what happens next as we go to Saburo. Oh no! Dang it! He just hit a home run! Son of a biscuit! Now Emily's gonna take over the lead 2-3. We gotta be careful. Alright, it's on to Theo. Well, that's only a single. Okay, it's on to Shouta. That's a double. Alright, Victor's up next to bat. Oh, god dang it. He got a pretty good hit out of that one. And it's another double. Well, now it's 2-5 as Emily's increasing her lead. Alright, Eva's up. No, you dropped it! You just lost $1 million in your career, buddy. That was just not good. Alright, anyways, let's go to Jackie next. Okay, there we go. At least we now get it out. Alright, on to Michael. Oh, foul ball. Looks like that's going to be a double. But now it's 2-6. If Emily gets another run right here, then she's going to win it under the mercy rule. I'm feeling very worried about this. Alright, that's an out. Alright, back over to Sarah now. Thank you. I'm glad we're still barely in it right now after the first inning. But anyways, let's see what happens now on the second inning. And my Uncle Ed is up next to bow my team. That's what I'm talking about. We just got ourselves a home run. Alright. Now it's 3-6. And Lala Loud is up next to bow my team. Uh-oh. That was a very poor hit. I have a feeling that this one's going to be caught for an out. Yep. I knew it. Alright. Back over to me. Ah, dang it. Let's run that one a little early. Oh, this looks pretty good. Oh! darn it. He's still calling for an out. Alright, come on, Silver. Try to get us a good hit here. Well, that's the ball. Ah, dang, I shouldn't have swung that. Oh well. A foul ball. Oh, that's a ball. I was lucky I didn't swing that. Oh, that's a foul ball. And it's going right down the middle for a single. Alright. Now let's see how Bowser Jr. does this time. That's a ball. Oh, another foul ball. Oh. Oh, shoot! Why did I swing that? That was my fault. Oh, foul ball. Foul ball again. Once again, foul ball. And we're still going with the foul ball. Okay, that's the ball. And now we're back to the foul ball. Alright, that was a pretty sweet hit there. Okay! I didn't even think that player was going to have a little bit of a problem picking up that ball when he was right near it. Alright, so we somehow got a triple. Now it's back to Yoshi. And it's now 4-6 right now for the score. Oh, come on! Let it be a home run here! Yeah! How about that? And now we've tied it up right here as it's now 6-6. Alright, it's back to Keever. And by the way, for that unfortunate moment with him that happened recently, I don't want to go into detail about that just so I don't cause any drama right here. But anybody that is watching this out here must certainly know what I'm talking about right here if they previously followed Keever. But once again, like I have said before, I can understand why they don't want to be a part of Keever anymore after what he did. But because Keever really means so much to me personally, I don't want to leave his side right here. Alright, well, looks like that's going to be a double. But boy, this is getting pretty intense out here. Alright, Shadow's turn. Oh, he missed my splitter. Nice try. Oh, he still got a good hit out of that one. And it's a double. So now Emily's back in the lead right now, 6-8, but we can't give up. Alright, let's go to Victor. Don't you dropped it. You just lost $1 million in your career, buddy. Alright, see how he even does now. Oh, nice catch, Yoshi. Thank you. Alright, let's go over to Jackie. That's a strike. And that's a foul ball. Oh, dang it. Yoshi was close to catching that, but not quite. This is going to be a single. Now 6-9 at the moment for the score. Alright, over to Michael. That. You gotta be kidding me. Now we really gotta be careful because the bases are loaded. But let's see how Emily does right here as she's up to battle my opposing team. Alright, thankfully we did catch that right there for the out. But let's see what happens this time with Sarah. Well, she hit my splitter, but thankfully we caught it pretty easily right there. Alright, we're still in it. Now it all comes down to the third and final inning, and we're back to Bowser on my team. Alright, strike one. But that's an out. Alright, let's see how Marie does this time. Strike. Oh, it's a double. That's not bad. Alright, back over to my Uncle Ed. It's a ball. But that's an out. Alright, come on, Loud, you got this. Oh, dang it. They caught it for an out, and that's the game. So it looks like Emily's going to win this one right here, 6-9. But we still tried our best. At least it wasn't all that horrible of a performance right here. But still, we could have done better. I went down 17. Oh well. So I'm not going to quite get to pro on baseball this time around. But maybe we'll have it next time. We'll see. Alright, anyways, now it's time for bowling. I'm going to use my special golden balls I usually do. Alright, let's do this. And we start off with 8 pins. Alright, got a spare.
Nice spare.
Oh boy, 8 pins again, but this time it's a split. But let's see what we can do about this. Okay, we got it!
Great shot.
That was impressive. Alright, there's a strike. That's what I'm talking about. Double or nothing, baby.
Nice throw.
Oh, so close to that turkey, but we end up getting 9 pins. I'll still sell for a spare.
Nice spare.
Oh boy, a split with 7 pins. This is going to be tough. Nothing much we can do about that one, but we do end up getting 2 pins. This is the best that we can really do. Alright, let's keep it going. Oh, we're back to this split with 8 pins. Let's see if we can possibly get that split spare here like I've done before. No, not this time, as I ended up missing both of them. It's a strike!
Nice throw.
Alright, 9 pins right there for that one. And we get a spare. Alright, one more frame left. Let's see what happens. Alright, 9 pins there. And we get another spare. Alright, let's see if we can end it off right here with a strike. Yes, we will.
Nice throw.
So we got 180 right here for our score, which is not too bad. But I'm still gonna drop down 58. It kind of hurts a little bit, but it is what it is. Alright, anyways, time now for some golf. We're gonna do a full 9-hole game, of course. Oh boy, we're starting off with a strong 28-mile-per-hour wind going west here. Let's see what we can do about it.
Nice shot.
Alright, that was a good first shot right there as we're on the fairway. Alright, looks like we're on the green.
Nice hole.
Alright, going for birdie. And we got it!
Good birdie.
Alright, let's head into hole number 2. Alright, 14 miles per hour on the wind this time. It's going southeast from here. Oh, that was an impressive shot right there as we're very close to the hole. So, looks like we are going to be getting another birdie.
Nice birdie.
I'll certainly take that. Alright, hole number 3. Now we have 10 miles per hour on the wind. So the shortcut does look very doable right here, but we do have to be careful on the amount of power that we put into the swing if we were to risk it. But I'm going to try it. I think that looks very good to me. Yep, we're fine. Oh, I don't know about this. Dang it, that's in the bunker. Oh well. Alright, at least we're now on the green.
Nice hole.
I got a chance at another birdie. And there we go, we got it.
Nice birdie.
Alright, we're doing very good so far after the first 3 holes. Let's see if we can keep that going as we head to hole number 4. Oh boy, we're back to the strong wind here as it's going 26 miles per hour northeast. I think I'm going to go ahead and try aiming over here. Just went past the green right there, but it's fair enough. Alright, well since we're not that far off in the green, we'll just go ahead and use the putter from here. Let's see if we can putt this one in for a birdie. Alright! We still got it right there. Alright, now let's go into hole number 5. Oh, we have another strong wind on this one as it's going 30 miles per hour. But this does give us a good chance at a lot of distance here by aiming this way. So that's what I'm going to do.
Nice shot.
It's going right through that tree, but thankfully it is on the fairway. Well, that one's going in the rough right here. There's nothing much I can do about that one. Oh, almost had a chip in right there, but that was still a good try. But it looks like we're going to be getting another birdie once again.
Good birdie.
Alright, hole number 6. And now we have 22 miles per hour on the wind going east.
Nice shot.
Alright, that was very good. Let's try this much power right here and see what happens. That was not too bad. And we are on the green.
Nice hole.
But we got a long putt for birdie this time. But we'll see if we can still possibly make that happen. You just never know. Uh-oh, that was too much power. I very much missed the hole. And now I'm on the edge of the green. But shouldn't really affect anything too much right here. But let's just see if we can make this one in for a par. Oh, we almost did. Oh well. So that ends my streak of birdies right here that I was doing so well on right here, as we end up getting a bogey right here on that hole. Oh well. Alright, anyways, let's head to hole 7. Alright, so now we have 6 miles per hour on the wind. At least it's on the light side right here, so we should be just fine of going through the shortcut that I'm going to try to do.
Nice shot.
Alright, that works. I don't care if it's in the sand right here. At least the important thing is that we did make it through. Alright, got very close to the hole right there. And we do end up getting a birdie on this one.
Good birdie.
Alright, time for hole 8. Oh, no wind this time! I surely really like to see something like that. Alright, let's see where this ends up here. Well, it's going right past the green right there and on the fairway. But since we are not that far off in the green, we'll go ahead and use the putter right here. Alright!
Nice.
Just barely made it in right there for a birdie. I will take it. Alright, time for the 9th and final hole. And we have 12 miles per hour on the wind right here. And I do not feel comfortable at all going for the left path. So